Hi.
Hello. Hi. As you can see, we're not in wintry Prague. We're in sunny Manila, the capital of the Philippines, my hometown. And welcome to Rizal Park, named after our national hero, Dr. Jose P. Rizal. Okay, let's go. This is a typical Spanish style house. You have the lower floors are usually made out of cement, and then the upper floors are usually made out of wood. The windows are big and you slide them either to the left or to the right, and it's usually made out of wood and capiz shells. Capiz. And then the roof would normally be made out of cogon leaves. Cogon is a grass, a type of grass. So this is one of the typical flipping okay, so this park is one of the typical parks that you will that people here in Manila would visit. Sometimes even people who are not from Manila come over here to visit and enjoy. You still have to maintain physical distancing, and you still have to wear your masks because they haven't really we're still at level 1 for the alert level, so you still have to wear face masks all the time. This is the first time I'm coming back here since I was in high school, I think.
Wow.
Haven't really been here since that time.
Does it look any different?
Well, I remember some things I don't. Oh, this is where you get.
What's the guy doing?
Hindi pa, thank you. Thank you. See those pigeon condos?
Yeah. Pigeon condo.
Yeah. So pigeons usually have their apartments there.
Oh yeah, there are a lot of them.
Yep. Welcome to the Pigeon Panelak. Thank you.
Are they offering tours?
No, photos.
Photos?
Yes.
Oh, we have phones.
That's a typical thing that happens here in Luneta. Before they will take photos of you.
Oh.
This is the senior citizens garden. This is new, I think. I've never seen it before. Oh, and then this is
Datu Taupan.
what's this one? What is it? Francisco Canaltas, I think. I know, Maniago. I don't know. Okay.
So these are the busts of the heroes, right?
Some of them. So this guy is known as Panglima Taupan. He was the leader of the Sama Balanigi of Zamboanga, Basilan, and Tongkil Islands. He fought for the independence of his people against Spanish incursions and launched raids against Spanish settlements using modern gunboats, and he and his followers were captured and were relocated to Isabela province in northern Luzon. He used to be from the south and he was taken. This is Francisco de Gogoy. He's from Bohol. He led the rebellion against the Spanish because they imprisoned his brother not imprisoned, but to allow his brother to be buried. He was the one who fought the Spaniards for the longest number of years, 80 years.
Wow. They didn't capture him?
Nope. This is Diego Silang, Ilocano national hero. I think the relief map is over there on the other side. There's a relief map of the Philippines, so you can see it's on top of the water, but it's, how do I say, it's like not 3D. It's supposed to be, hey, it's up above the water. Oh, this is Apolinario Mabini. He became the brains of the Philippine Revolution. He was the one on the wheelchair that we watched in General Luna. Chief advisor of our very first Philippine president, Emilio Aguinaldo, and he served as foreign minister also and president of the cabinet.
He managed to do a lot in his life.
Yep. Hindi po, thank you po. So, in this field, well, in this park, it used to be called Bagong Bayan Field, and then it became Luneta. I forget what Luneta means. We have to figure that one out. But it was renamed to Rizal Park, as I said earlier. It was named after our national hero. Also because the Spaniards executed him here in Rizal Park on December 30th, 1898. He was our national hero. Did not fight with a sword, but he fought with a pen. He wrote 2 novels showcasing the atrocities and the misbehaviors of Spanish authorities, Spanish friars, and it was called Noli Me Tangere and El Filibusterismo. He wrote in, he's a polymath, and a polyglot. He's very talented. He was a medical doctor, he was a poet, he was a linguist, he was a botanist, he was an ophthalmologist by profession, and he also wrote a lot of short stories, articles, medical journals, etc. So we're now approaching his monument, which is right here to the right.
Ooh, it's snowing there.
Snowy?
Yeah,
Where?
snowing.
Where?
There.
Oh yeah, this is the acacia tree, the one in front of us with the yellow leaves. It's an acacia tree. It's one of the sturdier trees that we have here in the Philippines. And during April and May, March, April, May, they usually would have yellow flowers. And when the flowers start falling, then we feel like it's snowing. Oh, there's a changing of the guard right now.
Ah,
You want to stay here first and
Yeah.
watch it?
come a bit closer.
What time is it now? It's every hour, so it's 4 o'clock.
Ah,
They will be stationed there for an hour, and then they will do another round of changing of the
Okay.
guards.
so they're either outside or in the guard posts. Ah, do they have to change?
Yeah, they have to
Ah,
change.
okay. They change
And it
into
doesn't
the-
matter whether it's raining, it's sunny. I think the only time that they will abandon their post is if it's a torrential typhoon or something like that. But it doesn't matter whether it's raining, drizzling, or sunny, they stay there. And then they have to make sure that if there's a typhoon, they bring down the flag from this huge flagpole. And this flagpole over here, why is it facing me? Hi. So the flagpole here in front, this is the biggest flagpole here in the city of Manila. And then every June 12th, which is our Independence Day, the President of the Philippines will come here to raise the flag sometime between 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. He will come here with some of the local government officials, and then they raise the flag and lay a wreath in front of the Rizal monument. Let's
Okay.
go. See how huge it is?
Yeah.
And every June 19th, we remember Dr. Jose Rizal's birth anniversary. So June 19th, there will be some activities also happening here. And then every 30th of December, which is his death anniversary. So this that's our flag. Hi.
It's beautiful. This place, the sun, the drizzle. So Rizal's remains are below the monument still?
I think they moved it here because initially, after he was executed by the Spanish, they didn't want a further revolution to take place. So they decided to throw his remains in an unmarked grave in Paco Park. That's the one that we saw the last time. But after that, they had it exhumed and moved here, and I think it has been here for the longest time. He still has some relatives who are still alive, mostly, but most of them don't carry the name Rizal anymore, simply because there were only 2 boys in their family. The eldest one, Potenciano, and him, Jose. And since he did not have, he had a child, but he was stillborn, so the baby was dead after it was born. And there they go. Bye guys. Oh, by the way, those are real musketing.
Muskets?
Yep. They can really kill you.
So they have to cross the road. Do the cars have to let them through?
Well, I hope that they should.
It's like they have to make their own way. There they go.
We'll go to the other side of the Luneta Grandstand. Anywho, so as I was saying, what was I saying?
He had siblings.
Oh yeah, because I think if I remember right, there were 9 of them in the family, and his older brother died during the war, and then he was executed. So the only siblings that remained were the sisters, and of course, once they got married, they have to use their husband's last names. So no one really carries the last name Rizal who might be related to them, because no boys. And although we had one beauty titleist, I think she was Miss International, Gemma Cruz Araneta, she is related to Dr. Jose Rizal. Okay, so he constantly has to have a guard.
Okay.
And that's him. Oh, look. These trees I remember. These ones. Oh, and these ones too. These ones are old. Like really old.
We have the vines.
Okay, we can go there. I think this is about Rizal. Yep, it is about Rizal. Okay. This is where he was
Execution.
executed. Hindi po, thank you po. Jose Rizal Mercado. See?
Yeah.
You can take a photo of that later.
Mm.
These, if I'm not mistaken, these are, I think these are called champaka, these flowers. I think they're
Champaka?
Yeah, and they smell it. Try to smell it.
I don't smell anything.
Doesn't smell anything?
Nope.
Read it.
Ang
By syllables.
Pagpapakabayani.
Very good.
Pagpapakabayani. Ni Dr. Jose P. Rizal.
You want me to take a photo of you here?
Yeah.
Remember reading in Intramuros the
Yeah.
Czech version?
This is in his poem.
The last one that he wrote.
Mm.
And I remember memorizing this for Spanish class. Adiós, patria, región del sol querida, vela del mar de nuestro perdido reino. A darte muy alegre, la triste muestra fuera más brillante, más fresca, más florida. También porque la diera por tu bien. But the last part is my favorite. Adiós, padres y hermanos, trozos del alma mía, amigos de la infancia en el perdido hogar. Dad gracias por el descanso del fatigoso día. Adiós, dulce extranjera, mi amiga, mi alegría. Adiós, queridos seres, morir es descansar. To die is to rest. So here, you can see here, his story, basically his story. So this was Rizal and his mother, Doña Teodora Alonso. When he was a young kid, he was pretty much taught by his mother initially, and then he went to Ateneo first, Ateneo for elementary and high school, and then he went to the University of Santo Tomas for higher education when he went to become a doctor. He became an ophthalmologist, and he even treated his mother's cataract. So he was the one who operated on his own mother's eyes. And then, after he did that, he was also the fourth tableau is pretty much him showing Rizal as a chemist or scientist, and also a sculptor and painter. That's how brilliantly talented he is. And then this part, it shows Rizal having a meeting with some of the other ilustrados, or those who are either Filipinos or Spanish-born Filipinos. This was taken in Spain. They were talking about the situation of the Filipinos here under the Spanish authorities, and they were thinking of how they can help, whether they need to revolt or whether they need to do something to improve the situation of Filipinos here in the Philippines. This was when he left for Europe. This guy here is Marcelo H. Del Pilar. He was a general. We can go inside so we can watch the other parts of.
Hmm?
You wanna have a photo taken?
Oh, that's enough. I had a photo with the monument. I had a photo with the monument already.
Okay, that's good. Here's his execution. This was where he was executed. So he walked from there. He was shot here. And see how how bad it was for him. He was going to be shot at the back. So what he did was, because it was early in the morning that he was shot, right? 7 something. Since the sun was already rising, once he was shot, he turned around so that he died facing the sun. So hoping that was a symbolism, because he was hoping that with his death there will be a new hope for Filipinos. Still hear what the Spanish general said. Prepare, apunte, fuego. So that this one shows you when he was sentenced to be executed, and then when his mother and his sisters came to beg him to maybe we can try talking to the Spanish authorities so that they will release you, but he said that this is necessary in order for the country to be, maybe this will bring about change in the country. The third one shows him writing his final letter, which he kept. If you can see, there's a lamp in front of him. That's where he hid the letter inside the bottom part of the lamp. And then the fourth tableau shows Rizal meeting up with his final love, Josephine Bracken.
She went to Spain?
Huh?
Oh, they transported him back.
Transported who back?
Rizal.
No, they didn't transport. They just brought Josephine Bracken to his cell for a final goodbye. And people were trying to talk him out of just try to do what the Spaniards are asking you to do, but he was like, nope, not doing that. I'm not going to give them the satisfaction. So they ended up taking him to his final destination, which was to be executed by firing squad.
Because he was captured in Spain, right?
No, he was captured here.
So
When he came,
but he went to Spain.
when he came, after he came back,
So what was he doing in Spain then?
he was studying also. And he didn't just stay in Spain. He was studying in Spain, and then he decided, I'm going to go to Heidelberg, and then he met up with Blumentritt. So he was pretty much in Europe.
Because I remember people were telling him not to go to Spain. But why?
Because the Spanish authorities were already on to him because of his writings.
But they didn't capture him there.
No. What's the smell of the
Spice?
No, that's the smell of the flowers. I don't know where it's coming from. Huh. That's also a nice thing. But it looks like grass. Oh, we used to have these flowers. These are called Santa. So they have different varieties of colors. We used to have red ones, orange, pink, white, and yellow.
Nice.
What is this? UN. It's a mulave tree. We used to have something like this also at home. The lampu. So that's the lim tree. Remember Phoebe's comment? I know what your name could be. Flame boy. So that's flame tree. I think that flame tree has been there for quite a while ago. Scratchy, scratchy. Doggy, doggy.
park looks quite open.
But they're not going to allow us to go in. Go ahead.
Should we cross
Oh, you
here?
wanna cross now?
Is there another crossing at the back? Yeah, we can
Yeah.
cross there. Caballo.
Yung horse.
It's a chariot.
Kapit kong horse.
Sino ba siya?
Former President Diosdado Macapagal, the father of former President Gloria Macapagal Arroyo. He was the president. He was what? He was president from 19. When was it? 50 or
It says 1963 that he signed an order.
create the National Parks
Yeah.
Development Committee. That's the one that I was mentioning to you about. Gemma Cruz Araneta, our former Secretary of Department of Tourism, is related to Jose Rizal
Oh,
through his
okay.
the grandmother, I think. Go all the way to there. One big
Yeah.
round.
Goodbye.
Okay, so that goes our walk around Rizal Park. We'll see you again soon. Bye.